What's good, fam? This your main man, KCFL, King Self Life Wrestling Takes. I know everybody else didn't have the opportunity to go in on WWE. I didn't even do a prediction video because that just shows you how much of an interest I had the pay-per-view, even though I know it was right here in my own backyard. Let's go ahead and talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. WWE came through, did what they had to do, and they did. As we are on the so-called road to WrestleMania, I'm just going to give you the results, and then I'll give you my explanation of why I feel the way how I feel after I got through watching the show. So, we open up the show, Women's Elimination Chamber. Miss Rhea Ripley is going back to WrestleMania, and she is going against Miss Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Now, I'm going to say this. Could they have went a different route? Yes, they could have, but I think they just went that route because more than likely, it's the safe route, I guess. All I care about is Rhea getting a decent match with Jade. Hopefully they can do something. I'm going with Rhea to win. But I just, I'm just hoping that they do good. That's all you can hope. You just hope that Triple H make a story, make something seem like it matter. They said that both of them was going off online. Rhea was talking about how much Jade was, before she came over here, she was saying that how much Rhea Ripley will be a dream match for her. And then Jade went online, talk about all she be doing is complaining in the back, talk about Rhea. So we'll see how that works. Next, we got AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the IC title. Now, I'm going to be 100% with you. AJ, I didn't think AJ was winning. I had Becky retained, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe Triple H is going to wait till WrestleMania. But because they was in Chicago, I guess Triple H is trying to get his Tony Khan on. You know how Tony Khan allowed everybody to go back to the crib and win. Well, Triple H said, well, hey, I'm going to let CM Punk do that. I'm going to let him and his wife get the job done. So, AJ Lee is your new IC champion, and I don't know where we go from here. I'm going to be 100% with y'all. I'm going to be a 100%. I have absolutely no idea where we go. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, H got me so stunned, and it's not even in a good way. You know how when you watch pro wrestling and you know how the promoter's job is to have you feel some kind of way, but you're excited as we move forward. H got me to the point where I'm like, man, what the clown is we doing? Literally, like, what in the world is we doing right now? I don't even know. So, then after that, we got CM Punk and Finn Balor for the World title. Decent match, but everybody in the grandma knew damn well that CM Punk was the loser. So, alright, had a decent match, but now what? And for people wondering, what do I feel about CM Punk's title reign so far? This doesn't feel like CM Punk. This feels like Phil Brooks trying to cosplay as CM Punk. And this fool literally ran around after the show. This boy literally put his wife's title on and his title, didn't have nothing on. I don't know what it is in WWE where everybody got to take a picture with the title butt naked. This unfortunate ritual, whatever demonic stuff it is, unfortunately started with the main man himself, Shawn Michaels. Michaels was the very first clown to take a picture with the title butt naked. I don't know what kind of demonic ritual they started. I don't know what was the point of them doing that, but it seemed like everybody always taking a butt naked picture with the title. But this fool literally was rocking his title with his wife's title and looked real dumb and posted a picture looking goofy as possible. I'm like, I don't know. So then after that, we got the so-called reveal. Everybody in the grandma told you it was coming. So you had fans obviously thinking it was either going to be a returning Rock or Chris Jericho. But for folk who was hearing in the like I was in the grapevine, cats told me a long time ago that Dan Houser was on his way to WWE, and I was like, well, I don't know what Triple H is going to do with him because Tony Khan tried to do something with him and it didn't work. So I'm like, what in the world is Triple H going to do? So the crate, and here's another thing too. As we are on this so-called road to WrestleMania, all Triple H has been doing is just Scooby-Doo mysteries. Who's in the box? who's behind the mask. I mean, just Scooby-Doo mysteries everywhere. So Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce cracked open the box, and next thing you know, all these female vampires came out, and here come Danhausen. And when I tell you Chicago booed the brakes off that boy, I mean, they booed the mess out of him. I said, man, that's crazy to say. Like, they booed the mess out the man. Man, they even had the opportunity to do nothing, and they booed that dude like it ain't nobody's business. And you got H sitting up here talking about we finna have some fun. I'm like, man, if you don't sit on down somewhere, but hey, it's what Triple H don't want. So, and also too, Danhausen's tight with CM Punk, so that's another reason right there. So, anyway, we move on to the men's chamber. RKO, Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania. Let me tell you something, man. For me, when the top 3 fan favorites got eliminated right at the beginning, to me the match is already over. That's Javon Evans, Trick, and LA Knight. And man, LA Knight was botching like a crazy person, slipping, and I don't know, man. LA Knight just I can't even call it LA Knight no more. So we had clowns with masks coming out of nowhere. That was the whole point. And meanwhile, with security, everybody looking at the other guy who they took the mask off, they wasn't paying attention to the other masked clown coming in there. It's curve stomping Logan Paul and pretty much helping Cody and Randy Orton become the final 2. Yes, it was Seth Rollins all along. Scooby-Doo mysteries. They trying to make it seem like Seth got beef with Logan when it was really Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who are both on the shelf, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, man. As much as I like Seth Rollins, man, I'm just praying that this man can stay healthy, because it seems like the moment he come back, every time you turn around, this man finding a way to get hurt, and I can't deal with that no more, man. I just can't. So he's back, and like I said, Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania. Oh, Drew McIntyre came in there beating the brakes off of Cody. That's why Randy Orton is going to WrestleMania. So that should let you know right now. So Nick Aldis and them went crazy on the post show talking about it's going to be Drew versus Cody, which, ladies and gentlemen, you know dang well it's going to end in a no DQ, because Jacob Fatu is going to screw that up, because he got screwed on SmackDown. So you know what's coming. You know we're getting a fatal 4-way. So basically, the men's chamber was a waste of time. A waste. A complete waste of time. It was a waste of time and energy. I'm like, man, this is one of the biggest problems with Triple H, man. The one, like I said, the man is afraid to do at least 6 matches. He's scared. I don't know what his problem is with this 4 foolishness. I mean, the boy's he's just afraid. He don't even, and then when he keep putting on these shows, it's just like, man, you don't feel nothing. You don't feel anything. It's like, okay, it's like his almost like, let me just hurry up, get this junk over with so we can get out of here. That was it. Like, no effort, no nothing. And I'll be like, man, like, listen, man, I've been watching this product for a minute, and I want this product to do well. I want to get back to how it used to be back in the day. That's how I want. Where you can't miss Raw, you can't miss SmackDown. But as bad as the product has been, it's like, man, I don't have no desire to be sitting up here even talking about it, to be honest with you. But because I am a pro wrestling content creator, I got to talk about it. You know, like I said, we on the so-called road to WrestleMania, and I'm like, okay, man, like, H, you got to put forth effort. So, like I said, man, outside of that, everybody talked about, I didn't really describe what happened with the women's, but word on the street is everybody is saying Raquel improved. Asuka, you know, Asuka gonna give you, she gonna do the best she can, even though she ain't, you had Alexa, you had who else was the other 3 over there? I forgot, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, it's the so-called road to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. So outside of that, man, the only 2 positives I guess you could say is Rhea winning and Randy Orton winning. I guess, so 2 positives, which means it's only 2 pluses to come the show is getting. So outside of that, that's the highest I'm going, ladies and gentlemen. A 2 out of 10. That means that means you did terrible. I mean, you did terrible. If I'm only giving you a 2 out of 10, and that's just me being generous, that means you did terrible. So we move on, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all already know what's up. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Your man has just been going crazy. I've been working like crazy. I've been trying to get in the word like crazy, man. I'm telling you, God has been doing some great things, y'all. So listen, we keeping it going. I'm keeping the content going. I just want to let y'all know what I felt about the show. Yes, I saw the show, and it is what it is. It's your main man, Caseyville, King Self for Life Wrestling. Hit the comment section up what you thought about the Elimination Chamber. Did you feel it? Did you thought it was off the chain? Or you like me? You thought the show was terrible? Hit that comment section up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll let y'all catch later. Holla at you.